Well, let's get into more of the bracket now that I'm done being... Jordan, I'm done being sentimental. I hate you. You're terrible.
Okay. You know what? That's another fair point.
I'm kidding. I don't.
We're hopping into Eclipse against KingK. So, this set record, especially like lately, is really interesting. So KingK, on the night that Eclipse won Shockwave, KingK beat him in winners finals, and then proceeded to lose in grands
6-0
after the reset. So,
and if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that these two are playing since then, and that was quite the set to watch too, because Eclipse it wasn't super close against KingK in winners. And then in grand finals, it was the other way around, that it wasn't super close, that Eclipse just dominated KingK for 6 games in a row.
So like that winners final set, we saw that Rob has a lot of funny stuff. That's what I call broken things. Because people get mad. So Rob has a lot of funny stuff. And then Eclipse is like, wait a minute, I also have a lot of funny stuff.
Not only that, he was also like, I also don't have to get hit by funny stuff.
Yes.
He was like, my character has good movement. I can just run away a lot.
I'm pretty quick, and I can crouch pretty low, and if I don't, I can just shadow sneak. So, see ya.
The funny thing about Eclipse that you'll never know is that he's one of the campiest players you're ever going to see, and it just doesn't look like it. Oh my god, if he did that on purpose.
100% did that on purpose. That would have been insane.
Down air and then tried to get the neutral air to set up for, I guess, just a juggle. At that point, Eclipse wouldn't have gotten a follow-up off the neutral air without his double jump, but now maybe looking to get that set up. Air dodge from KingK is pretty scary right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, able to make his way back. Rob has a lot of fuel. A lot of people think it's way more than it is. Some people think it's way less, but Rob has a good amount. He can kind of hover out there for
one thing
longer than you think.
One thing that is indisputable about Rob is that he has a very long recovery.
Yeah,
that can be made to go in many different ways, shapes, and forms, and you can go out in many different ways, shapes, and forms to a Rob. This time it's going to be that tombstone, the up throw.
That is a classic right there. I mean, that up throw is just so good. And it's kind of slept on a little bit. I won't say too badly, because people are like, wait a minute, this kills. But
it does kill.
A solid option.
It's an actual kill throw is what it is. Like if Wolf back throw is a kill throw, then Rob up throw is a kill throw. It's just
100%.
Normally you find a confirm out of down throw earlier. Look at the item play here from KingK.
So good by KingK. Oh my goodness, let's go, Gabe. Oh, never mind.
that counter from Eclipse right there. That's something we saw a lot in that grand final set. You were talking about funny stuff that Rob has. Greninja in this matchup has also a lot of funny stuff, like you were saying. That's one of them, but. One thing that KingK is doing really well right now is anti-airing Eclipse, having no problems keeping this frog in the air.
Yeah, he was trying to get that gyro out as fast as possible to beat out the shadow sneak. It's not able to, but still able to keep it close. Here. I mean, it's close in percentage. Not really stock count. Eclipse down by a whole stock right now, so definitely has to make some money moves to get us back in his favor.
Definitely got to go back to that patient style. You can see that, like I was saying, normally it doesn't really look like Eclipse is playing campy, but he is. But right now, he's definitely not playing campy. He's going in.
Yeah, definitely needs to kind of relax for a minute and just realize, wait a minute, I can kind of play runaway a little bit.
Oh my goodness, that shadow sneak actually crossed up that Rob. I never would have expected that. That's nothing personal, kid. Cold Steel the frog.
Oh my goodness!
That just down tilts for days.
KingK said, I like pressing down on my C stick, and I'm gonna do it a lot.
The yellow button is made to go towards my body.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Way up high, like you said. Rob has plenty of fuel to do as he pleases.
And we saw Eclipse there go for that up B to try to knock him farther off the top than he wanted. And
the gyro almost saved him.
Yeah. Still gonna kill him though. I mean. That was kind of sick, not gonna lie.
And here's the scary thing for Eclipse is that 112%, he's got a lot of rage. Oh my goodness, no way he took that stock so quickly. Even KingK's cracking up.
Was that real?
And I thought Eclipse was in a scary situation. I was going to say that he's in down throw, up tilt, up air percentages with no rage. Rob gets that for free, but Eclipse is saying that is okay by me to land that. The thing I was about to say on top of that was that, Greninja doesn't really have that many ways to, just make a comeback by getting one combo and then a crazy 0 to death. He's normally got to bring it back kind of incrementally, but Eclipse just made me eat the words that never came out of my mouth.
I'm telling you guys at home, Greninja has some funny stuff.
Greninja has some. Both of these characters have some pretty funny.
Greninja and Rob turns out both very good characters in Ultimate. If you want to pick someone up, look at those two. Rob can come back from like an eternity. You know, he can come back from literally anything he wants. And Greninja has funny. Whatever that was.
Yeah,
so,
whatever
I mean,
whatever it was that was.
Just follow the inputs. Just, you know, speak and spell, basically. I mean, like...
Back air.
Yeah, homie
back
said,
air.
Did you mean to enter back air twice?
Yes.
You've been rewarded 1 kill. And now KingK is at 111 unanswered percent before finally getting a get-up attack for all this trouble.
And Eclipse missed that counter, which is actually kind of good for him because it looked like that time KingK was going to be ready. You have to remember that unlike like Witch Time or anything like that, you can act while that counter's out.
100%.
All right, I think KingK may have tried to parry right there. Yeah. He is dead. Our rotor's very strong.
Yeah, Rob tornado move. Turns out also a pretty funny move.
The hurly-whirly, as I may call it.
Oh my goodness. He was going for like the most disrespectful, you're dead at 0 move I've ever seen in my life. This is so good from KingK. Wow, Gabe was going off there for a minute. Up tilt going to continue the chain.
Yeah, really, really nice. I mean, he was looking for anything to just kind of take that stock early. And then, like you said, up tilt was great. Here comes the Aegis Reflector. Very, very solid start for KingK in this game, too.
Remember that C-stick going in the downward direction we talked about last game? It worked out much better that time around.
This time it works. Now, KingK has realized that, yes, indeed, you can shield with Greninjas in the middle of countering.
Yeah. He's like, wait a minute. I don't have to be hit by this if I don't want to be.
Exactly.
That's super cool.
Eclipse going to do it again. At least he's getting the gyro out of the field of play, but when he goes up like that, he is going to be allowing KingK to pull another gyro. We'll see how he picks up this edge guard.
So I actually really liked Eclipse landing on the substitute with that down air. Kind of set him farther away from KingK than he was maybe ready for.
Yeah.
So that's a neat little touch. Not entirely sure if it was, you know, supposed to be happening or if Eclipse just got a little bit lucky there, but either way, it worked out for him, so he'll take it.
He loves doing that. It's a great landing mix-up.
It's so good.
My gosh, he's got to be mixing up the tools that he's using right now because he's looking like he's about to get 3 stock. Gotta put that to rest, though.
Yeah, that back air is like, wait a minute, I'm a funny move.
Wait a second, I'm funny.
Hold up. He's at 180, and my back air is pretty quick, and we're off stage.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Kill move.
Now you're going to see a very careful KingK coming out. He's not about to let what happened in that last game happen again.
I had flashbacks.
Flashbacks literally 4 minutes ago. Like, all right, back there to try to get on the stage. Eclipse answering with one of his own. Now we see that's why that is dangerous. I've heard a lot of people go, why do Robs do this? Why would you make yourself that vulnerable? Especially in a matchup where something like that can happen.
Let's say it's good against everybody besides like Greninja, I guess. And
oh my gosh, he just called out this. He called out the spot touch. I'm sorry. KingK is making, KingK being Gabe, I'm going to call him Gabe here because that feels more appropriate. The faces he is making after these games are over are like Jim Carrey levels of art.
So he wasn't always like this. Like he didn't used to, you know, make all these like faces. He's like stupid animated now. I love KingK. Like since Ultimate came out, like in Smash 4, he was kind of, you know, just I'm here, I'm going to play Rob, you're going to get down throw up air. And then now you're like, wait a minute. I can smile. I can make funny faces when my character does a funny move, okay?
I'm really proud of KingK because he has, I feel like he's just gotten so much more of like, he's discovered who he is as himself. Yeah. He knows what makes him happy and he just goes for it.
Yeah, no, dude, I love KingK. He's a homie for life.
He's a great guy. Well, it kind of goes for almost all the HMO guys, honestly. Like,
shout outs to HMO.
Yeah, big shout outs to HMO. But now we're going to see Final Destination was left open for Eclipse's Greninja, which is, I guess, in a lot of matchups that would be surprising because this is Greninja's favorite stage. But Rob can do a really good job of zoning out with projectiles. He's just got to get a really good read on where Greninja's going to be in the air because he can go so high.
Yeah. I mean, Rob doesn't mind not having platforms. That just means, you know, they can't run away from me.
And if they try to approach me with aerials, I can always anti-air them.
Yep, exactly. I mean, we're seeing that come into effect a lot here now. I mean, for a while there, KingK was falling behind, but now he's back in the lead, and that was a really nice snipe. If he had the big laser, that could have been it.
Yeah, and
That's still going to do it, though.
that was just an awkward situation for Eclipse in general. I think he should have gone to the ledge, but he didn't have a jump, and he had to make a judgment call. And right there, making a solid judgment call with that up smash, I am amazed KingK is alive.
KingK's DI overall is, like, disgusting. I think we're going to see a lot more of that this game, by the way, is that up B, gonna let Legacy go super high, then just go to ledge instead. Because that horrific kill that we saw in game number 2.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, the Eclipse went for game 1, didn't work out for him, so KingK didn't know he got caught up by it game 2, though, so probably not going to see it happen again in game 3.
Nice.
So good.
Yeah.
Wow.
He mixed up his landing timing and found where KingK was going to drop his shield to try to punish him for that forwarder. So it's really good there by Eclipse. Now he's set off stage, but that quick Hydro Pump's going to not only get him back to stage, he's got the ledge trap now.
Able to find his way back on, though. I mean, Rob is just an impressive machine when it comes to things like that. Getting on stage is not something that you see a whole lot of Rob struggle with. I mean, especially if you're able to get that gyro out. If not, you have your laser out as well. You have a lot of tools to help yourself get back on.
Eclipse knows that gyro is coming onto the ledge. Arm Rotor's not going to get really meaty hits, so Eclipse is still going to live to see another day. Wow, I can't believe that neutral air let him drift away safe enough to not get hit by that up smash.
No, that was kind of nuts. I'm not going to lie to you, but Eclipse definitely taking that one.
Oh, and he's not going to go. Okay.
There.
For a second, I was like, he's not going to go for the shadow sneak, is he? And then I was like, well, of course he's not. Of course he's not. I mean, Rob can just jump right on over that. But there we go, jumping right on over that down smash. KingK wasn't really waiting to react, and Eclipse catches that jump, and KingK's not, and he's like, all right, you caught me. You got my timing down.
Yeah. He's like, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped into the shore you can. Or not the shore you can, the shuriken, I'm sorry. They're so close. Oh, wow. Getting hit by that gyro was actually good.
Wow, that was ballsy by Eclipse right there. They jump off the ledge, then re-grab it, knowing that it is a Rob he's dealing with. But now that he's back on stage, that risk is paying off very nicely.
Yeah. And we're going to see a lot of this here, Eclipse.
These mix-ups by Eclipse on the landings are just absolutely eating KingK alive.
42% on the KingK. Rob is definitely a character that can bring this back, and KingK is a player who can do it as well. But, I mean, getting 60% back on a player like Eclipse is definitely a more challenging test than it seems. Wow, I was really worried for a second. And
KingK had a really good ledge trap set up based on the way that Eclipse had been recovering in those no jump being above the ledge situations. He'd gone high every time. So it was a great setup by KingK, but Eclipse just had one more mix-up up his sleeves.
He was like, wait a minute, drifting is a thing.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was the setup for KingK.
Yeah, I ran out of air in my lungs. I thought it was over.
Definitely sucked the life out of you. That was some necromantic magic we just watched.
Absolutely.
Oh, again, the landing mix-up from Eclipse.
Not going to quite get the kill, though. I mean, KingK surviving, but only just here. Not going to find the up smash either.
He saw that Eclipse also tried to call him out with a counter. Now the down tilts come out. This could be a side B, but no. He gets the perfect ledge grab timing. Back air will be tech. That's a hard move to tech, too. They're
both playing so well right now. It's such a scary situation to be in. If you're either of them,
down throw, that doesn't set up for anything true in this game unless you're at those mid percents, and at 142, you're not setting up for anything. Eclipse probably not trying to set up for edge guards either. He's just trying to get that raw aerial hit by mixing up those landing timings like we've seen all game. One more of those would break a shield.
I mean, dude, Eclipse is bringing it really, really close here. KingK trying to make it back, but KingK's back air not going to do the trick. He's too close to the middle of the stage. The air dodge, going to be able to make it back.
Greninja might be a frog, but KingK's kind of fishing right now.
Okay, the shuriken not fully charged. No! Forward throw with the DI mix-up and a nice handshake there. Wow, Eclipse, excuse me, takes that one 2-1.
And what a great finish to that set, too, because, I mean, KingK had the one win that was really dominant, but then those other two games, Eclipse is looking at me shrugging, those other two games came down to, like, the last second.
Yeah, I mean, that whole set was stupid close.
Yeah.
Like,
entertaining comeback in game 1.
Absolutely.
Great adaptation in game 2. And then a close finish in game 3 on a DI mix-up, no less.